This charming multi-unit apartment complex in Queen Anne is now covered in plywood after neighbors reported the property as a nuisance. The city of Seattle says it's boarding up the building after the owners failed to respond to an emergency warning. And this is part of a larger effort that the city started June 1st to try to clean up vacant buildings.
Yeah, Nadia Romero explains why new fines are piling up on delinquent owners.
Under sunny skies off Queen Anne and Aloha Street sits this quaint apartment building called the Castle Court, described online as a pre-1920s 23-unit building.
I'm kind of astonished. It still looks pretty good.
Today, Pam Peering and Rick Hooper walked past as it was getting boarded up.
Tragic that this building is vacant at a time when we need housing so desperately in the city.
And now the inside of the building is in desperate state. This is video and pictures sent to us by a neighbor who says this vacant apartment was home to at least 60 squatters. Vagrants, neighbors say, were aggressive drug users trashing the place. Those complaints came to the city where Wendy Shark works.
Anytime a vacant building is open, it warrants an emergency order.
This is the emergency order sent to the owners, Node Seattle Queen Anne LP. But
we reached out many times through email and phone calls, and they didn't respond.
This is the second time the city's boarding up the place in the last 2 weeks, more than a month after the first emergency order was sent out.
We will go out and check the property at the owner's expense, unfortunately. And if the property is secure and there are no violations for 3 inspections in a row, we'll remove it from the list.
But this property remains. It's on a long list of properties the city started targeting this month. Along with inspection costs charged to the property owner, it's a fine of up to $1,000 a day for noncompliance. So this property could face up to $24,000 in fines and counting.
We need occupied buildings. That's what we need. We need housing for people who want to live in Uptown.
Neighbors don't want the building torn down, but cleaned up, renovated, and open for tenants.
And hopefully with a little bit of rehab, not much, would make it available for housing again.
In Seattle, Nadia Romero, Q13 News.
Well,